Good evening, everybody. How are we all getting on tonight? Welcome back. Welcome back to a little bit of Formula One tonight. Chris, Queen, Keith, and nice and early tonight. Good to see you all. As always, we're not going to hang about. As always, we're just going to get straight into the action tonight. Kick it off with Pierre Gasly. And, try and challenge for some podiums tonight. We know we've got a competitive car now in Season 2. I want to get some points on the board. I want to get some podiums, more importantly, with the car for this season. We're fast. We're good. And I've looked forward to this stream all week. It won't be a surprise to anyone. Well, what's going on, Mark Vincent Danilo Goldschmidt? Good to see you back. What's going on, West? I hope you're well. I hope you guys are all well. I hope you've all had a good week. So, yes, as always, blast through the practice programmes. We'll get into a little bit of the Jeddah Corniche, and then we'll head on over to Miami. See what kind of points we can get this weekend. Ahead of an exciting weekend, indeed. An exciting weekend ahead. Chris is looking forward to a weekend of Formula One. The best weekends, aren't they? We keep failing this goddamn practice programme. A nice jam-packed weekend this week. MotoGP, Formula One, good times. Why can't we get past that practice programme? And we failed a 25% one as well. That's not a good start to Saudi GP weekend. You fell asleep for both yesterday and the day before. I finally have a fixed sleep schedule. That's all good, Wes. That's all good. I think after tonight's stream we're going to maybe jump on to GTA and just mess about for a little bit as well. It won't be on it for too long because it will be late. But I think that's going to be the plan, to jump on for a bit of GTA after tonight's stream. If you're about for that yourself as well, Queen. Anybody else that's about for it, not a problem. Today was a very good day. Was a very good Friday, and you got the McLaren top delivered. I haven't. Still, I've not got my top yet, Chris. So lucky you, lucky you. Mine hasn't came yet. I'm actually, I'm not concerned, but I've not even had that email that you had. So hopefully, I get an email. There's a free AMG 1 on GTA. Oh, is that what we got yesterday, Queen? Because we picked up some cars yesterday. We bought a lot of cars yesterday, all the same car. So if it's another car, fantastic. But yeah, we picked up the free cars. Was it the Krieger? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Krieger. I bought 6 or 7 of them in case they go up in value. A little bit of a GTA investment there. Hopefully we can turn that around and make a little bit of money in game. That would be nice. But yeah, I think I bought 6 or 7. Ewan done the same. I think he bought 5. On the hope that we paid 18k for it and they go back up in value next week when Halloween week's over. We can hope. We can hope. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. We'll maybe jump on there, just have a little mess about. Nothing serious, not a stream, just go on and have a general mess about. The cars you buy for zero, they sell for zero. They do, but we paid 18k for it, so it's technically not zero. It's more of a punt. We tried to sell it straight away and we could only sell it for 9k, so we're kind of hoping that we sell it next week and make a little bit of money. But if we don't, you know, it's a minor loss. We almost got full points out the practice programmes overall. We only lost out on 1 set of points. It's not too bad. Still banked, what was that, almost 3,000 points there. So yeah, that's all good. You can't make money on them. You've done them before. Oh well, that's a wasted investment. It's all good. It's only fake GTA money after all. Right, more importantly, let's take a look at the car components. Is it worth switching out an engine for Saudi? Absolutely. We'll get away with the MG UK. I'm not going to risk that MGUH. 54%. Energy store, that'll be fine. Turbocharger on 50%, that should be fine. Control electronics on 20%. Gearbox on 58%. The gearbox should be okay. Famous last words. Yes, I know. But I'm looking favourable towards this weekend. I'm not the best at Saudi. It's not one of my stronger tracks. A couple of tight braking zones I do tend to miss. But hopefully, I can maybe put on a decent enough performance.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
I really want a podium. I really want a podium or 2. That would be ideal for the team this weekend because we have got a fast car and we are capable, especially when we actually put on a proper setup as well. So I'd really like a couple of podiums. If we could get a podium for Gasly at Saudi and a podium for Coulthard at Miami, that would be fantastic. So with that, let's go and see how this car handles around Saudi. Saudi is tricky. A couple of the tight braking zones into the left-right hand chicanes it's got, they do catch me out time and time again. This one here in particular, it's always a difficult one. So we can hope for the best. Whoa, I hate when the game turns on and it just gets rid of force feedback, then instantly kicks back on. That's very frustrating. Around the last turn, I can always carry plenty of speed in there, which is good. Charge forward to the start-finish line, don't miss DRS. Don't need to be deploying any energy here either. Nice light brake. Roll into the corner, cut left. Bit too fast, I would like to cut to the right there as well, but we'll make up coming out there. Deploy just a little bit into the left hand, right here. Probably could have carried more speed again. It's a warm-up, right? It's a banker lap. We don't go as wide as we did do last season in the car, but I do end up tapping that wall. Yeah, this isn't a good lap. Very unsettled to start off here. That's not ideal. So we will definitely go again and we will improve on that second lap. Oh, struggled for traction coming out of there. My word. The car feels so much different than it did last season. Won't be a surprise with the massive upgrades that we have now made. There's the first one that always catches me out. Managed to keep it on the white line though, so we never got any penalties, that's a good thing. It's a very technical, very challenging circuit. It's never been my strong suit. And this is the second one that typically catches me out. Managed to get a decent braking zone there, but again, could have carried so much more speed. And we've got a lot of battery still to deploy. I'm actually going to deploy it down the straight here. I say straight, I know it's not straight, but you know what I mean. Light off the brakes, let the car roll round, and we'll just fully deploy to that start finish line. It's not going to be a fast time there, definitely not. 12th place, jeez. That's probably back of the grid.
We've been pushed down to P12.
That's probably a back of the grid time, that's not good. Let's get a little bit more audio in there. Yeah, that's not a good time at all. Yeah, there we go, 22nd place. Hey, maybe it's a last to first challenge tonight, and we'll take new components, because I did say I kind of wanted new components across the board for the remainder of this season. What have we got? 4 minutes left, 3 minutes left. Kind of want to come back out with the rest of the pack. There we go, time to come out. Right, let's hope for a better lap that time out. Getting in the flow is really tough and Saudi. It's lovely when you get into the rhythm. Typically during the Grand Prix I tend to get into the rhythm. It's during the first couple of laps, remembering where you are. I mean, in fairness, I should probably be doing practice sessions to get myself in the rhythm, but it doesn't really make for an exciting stream, I don't think. Sitting here doing 3 different practice sessions, doing all the challenges. Yeah. Learn on the job. There we go. Feels a little bit faster already. A little bit more audio. You always feel faster. I'm sure we're going to have a faster lap though. There should, barring any mistakes, like a lock-up coming into turn 1, barring any mistakes, keep ourselves off the wall. We should be a bit faster here. We're up a 10th already, that's not too bad. Oh, a little bit wide. Definitely carry more speed, but we're down on time. Kept it off the wall that time, that's better, up half a second. Do a little wall tap there. Oh, the Ferrari engine just sounds so much better. Yeah, there we go, we made a second up already, that's good. Don't know if it's going to be enough, but it's good.
And we've been pushed down to P20.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Well aware of that. Felt the back end of the car just lifting ever so slightly coming out of that right-hander. That was a little bit scary. 1.5 seconds, beautiful. Come on, what are we going to do? Almost 2 seconds up. I'm not going to complain at that. 1.7 seconds we made that lap. That's much, much, much better. 10th place, up 12 places. That's not too bad. A bigger improvement. You have your audio lower as you're watching this stream, and Sky F1 Free Practice 2. Free Practice 2, that'll start soon, won't it? Is that half an hour from now? Something like that.
Goodbye for now then, but really
oh wow, David Coulthard's first place.
Join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
David Coulthard's first place. That's good. That is a good sign. That shows a strong team, a strong car, a strong teammate. I like that. David Coulthard taking first place. Good times. We're sitting in 10th, so we've got some time to make up, along with our fellow French comrades there with Isaac Hadjar and Esteban Ocon. Ferrari, Mercedes, Williams, McLaren, Haas, Aston Martin. What a mixed grid. What a mix. This is going to be a good race. So long as we can keep the front nose intact, because Saudi is very close and there's a lot of argy-bargy coming around the early parts of the circuit. Yeah, so long as we can keep that front nose intact, we'll have a good race. We should make up some time here. I'm fairly confident. As soon as we get in the rhythm, I'm fairly confident. Oh, it feels good. It feels goddamn good. And David Coulthard taking a first place, that's spectacular. And what I won't do tonight is what we did last week and forget to do a race strategy. Definitely don't want to do that. I've got a message here. What's the message? Right, okay. That's fine. Yeah, so hopefully we can keep that front nose intact. Sorry, I had to read a message there. Keep the front nose intact, get a clean race, make up some spots on the grid, but more importantly, make sure we do a race strategy.
Radio check, radio check.
A one-stopper, do you know what's probably the best way to go? I'd like to be on the harsh for the end of the race in case there's a safety car, make up some more times. Definitely. Don't need to do any changes. Could have taken some fuel out actually. But hey, it is what it is. Good start, not much wheel spin, but unfortunately we're going to be boxed in into turn one. Managed to get the place over the McLaren just there, which is good. Antonelli and Albon slow to get on the throttle, that's not ideal. And they're very early on the brakes again. Very early on the brakes. Avoiding action, we'll call that. Avoiding action. Don't like touching other cars, but that was just a park the bus on the apex and hope for the best from both Antonelli and Albon, and honestly, they may have came together, but I had to take that avoiding action, we'll call it. Because we almost lost that nose, and that was the fear. The car's so much heavier with a full tank of fuel. Can definitely feel it coming into the S's there as well, so a little bit of caution is going to be needed at the early stages of this race. Deploying the battery, trying to get a little bit of a gap there to Antonelli. Maybe even try and close up the pack ahead. Little double dip on the throttle there as well, just to try and keep the car well in check coming through the right hander there, but it feels good. Car feels good here. No DRS for the first lap, so we've got these guys all over the back end of us. Going to have to go defensive into the last corner. Park it right in the middle here. Yeah, they made up a lot of time on me coming into the last corner. That's not ideal. 2.3 seconds to Russell ahead. We're up in 5th, it's not too bad. We really need to drop these guys behind though. Cut the nose off of Antonelli into that left-hander turn one there. That was an absolute must. Whoa. Definitely outbrake myself there, and then coming back onto the track, going way too wide. Antonelli's going to be all over the back of me here, that's not ideal. Whoa, car completely bottomed out in the curve. No, that's a disaster. Oh no, the exact same problem we had in the last GP. Setting the car up too low and it bottoms out and it just completely drags us off. Where was it? That was at Japan, wasn't it? So we need to stay off the curbs. Damn it. And avoid the dirty air. Oh man, this isn't a good start. This is not a good start. Hopefully we've got the power though. Hopefully we've got the power over at least Albon to maybe make up a space here. With a couple of little love taps on the wall. Don't really want to drain this battery completely, but I don't think I'm going to have a choice. We'll turn it off coming into the braking zone here. Really wanted to stick it up the inside, but that's not the best thing to do. Let's see if we get on in turn 1. Hopefully David Coulthard's still first place as well. That would be fantastic for the team. Good for points. Looking at the mini-map, he is still in first place. He's holding off the Ferraris, both Ferraris up there actually. So that's good. What have we actually made up then? 3 places from the start we've made up. There's the car bottoming out again on the curbs. Must learn not to ride the curbs. This one here specifically, there we go, it tried to snatch the car again. Ah, dirty air. Stay off the curbs. Maybe across the board I'm going to have to start raising the ride height of the presets that I've got for the cars, because that's 2 Grand Prix back to back. I am bottoming out on some of the curbs and it's really hurting the race. Deploy some of the battery here. Let's try and close the gap to Alexander Albon. We are closing, but into a braking zone's not ideal. Deploy just a little bit coming out, try and get the chase on him. Should get DRS just here. Don't think we're going to get him into the last corner. Don't want to waste the battery, only 32% left. Want to try and keep some of that charge for the next lap. Then I could get a good launch here. We'll get him into turn 1, which is ideal. We'll deploy the battery now. Is he going to go defensive? He has gone defensive. We'll just pinch him into the corner. That's fantastic. Good, we've got that space back at least. Now we need to start making some inroads to Antonelli whilst trying to hold off Albon. But we've got 1.8 seconds to Antonelli. That's not too bad. And I break myself again. The weight of the car is really hurting me. Early doors. There's that curb grabbing me again. Ah, damn it. Sorry, Albon. Sorry. That's on me. Oh, man. The ride height, those curbs, they're killing me. And unfortunately, I've just murdered Alexander Albon as well. Piastri's already got him. And Piastri's in DRS as well. And there's the car locking up. Ah, come on. Screw the nut here. We need to be cleaner. What's going on, Destroyer? I hope you're good, my man. I hope you're good. Piastri's all over the back already. 2/10.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.7
The problem is I'm quite
seconds.
fast through this section. But it's the early section, just carrying too much speed, hitting that curb, and it's just causing the car to bottom out. I'm not even going to try and fight Piastri here. Pick your area, you can have it, because I'd rather have the DRS. But unfortunately, I'm not going to get it this lap, so you're not going to be getting past. And I will be going defensive. We'll park it on the inside here. He'll go to the outside with DRS. Maybe we try and outbrake Piastri.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care
There we
of
go. Yeah, he just turned into the side of his enemy, even though we did cleanly outbrake you there. It's not ideal. Right, come on, cleaner lap this time. Missing that apex is so bad. What are my front wings sitting at? 14. Maybe I need a bit more front wings. The car's just not turning in the way I would like it to. And Piastri's going to have DRS here again, which ain't ideal. We'll save the battery, because we're going to need that to defend later in this lap. Come on. Right, well, we've got 4/10 to Piastri. He should be all over the back of us in just a second here. We'll go defensive, take the left. Maybe get DRS this time out. Are you just going to turn into me again? You're going to leave me racing room? You're going to leave me racing room. I won't push you into the wall. Oh, I don't get DRS. I thought we hit the DRS line before the corner. Ah well.
10, 0.4 seconds.
Little short shift out the corner. Try and get a little bit more traction where we can. We were cleaner initially going around that corner, then I just push it wide, hit the curb, and once again the car bottomed out on me. That was better. Come on, let's start to get into that groove now. Let's start to make this lap work for us, make the car do the work for us, instead of constantly having to fight off the mistakes I'm making. Yeesh. Trying to straighten it up as quick as I can coming out of that hairpin there as well is always challenging. Takes me very close to the wall and starts to get a little bit scary. 0.6 to Piastri, so they're going to have DRS again, that's not ideal. And the pack ahead's breaking away too. What's that, 4.7 seconds to Antonelli. Let's deploy a little bit there. Try and keep the gap over Piastri. That's a bit better this time out.
One of Mercedes cars is next, come on.
Give me, it's 4.5 seconds up the road, give me a chance. Right, there we go. We're much further ahead this lap over Piastri to where we were last lap out, which is good. But we're not making inroads. We maybe took a tenth out of Antonelli. It's not enough. And that was too much curb. That wasn't clean. Come on. We can do better than this, guys. We can do better than this. A little bit later on the brakes coming into the corner. It's not the way to do it. I just wanted to test it out this time to see if we can maybe steal a little bit more over the pack, but that's not the case. Right, I think Oscar's going to get us this lap. Definitely been slower. Saying that, with 5/10 here coming into the last turn, we might be okay. No, we're going to have to be defensive again. I'd say that. Down to first to try and get some rotation there, that's not ideal. Come on. Let's try and break this DRS. Won't do that if you're riding the curves like that, you silly boy. Or like that. Wow. Are our tyres going off already? Because we have got nothing. Yes, they are. 44% on the front. And yeah, just drive through the side of my elbow, thank you. For that, I would just push you wide into the wall. We got dragged into that one. Maybe we get DRS for a change. Yes, we do. Oh, our DRS is good. Lando Norris with double DRS, he's got to be deploying battery there as well.
Okay, we've lost a position, that's us down a place.
What is this tyre wear? My god! 50% after 8 laps.
We're approaching the pit window now and you're going to be on hards next time.
I was trying to read the message that Chris wrote on the chat there. I missed my braking zone. Come on now. Lando's all over the back. He's probably passing this lap. I don't even know if there's much point fighting him, because all it's going to do is cause us to lose time to Oscar.
So gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds.
Yep. We might as well let Lando past here. Get DRS into the last corner maybe? Yeah, let's save some battery. Jesus. Although I thought this was going to be a more successful race tonight. Obviously not. Why did... I mean, the AI, you can clearly see I'm sitting there. Why would you turn into me? It's just silly. And you've lost a place to Albon. Good, we managed to save a good bit of battery this lap. I think we box next lap as well. That would be decent. Get off of these tyres, because they feel awful. Full charge, sorry. Half battery charge, full steam ahead. Try and break a bit of a gap here. Genuinely surprised as to how quick the AI are around this track, because it's a very, very tricky circuit, and typically the AI don't really fare too well at tricky circuits. They're very, very fast. We go defensive again, stick it in on the left hand side here. Don't give them the opportunity to pass us. Just trying to be a little bit more aggressive here. Break these tyres. Ugh. That front right tyre's no good, 60% wear almost. Yeah, I've got nothing. I've got nothing here. Jeez, oh.
You'll be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay
Yeah, no
close.
shit. We'll get DRS here at least. Try and get some battery for our outlap. We really need to have a good outlap, especially if we can undercut some of the pack here. Make up some of that time over Lando, maybe make a little bit of time into Oscar. I think Oscar's completely gone from us now, unfortunately.
Box this lap.
Just make sure we're not doing anything silly in this pit stop. We don't want to be changing a wing after last episode, not changing a wing under a safety car. Don't need a repeat of that. Okay, so Lando has not boxed. There we go. Right. DRS line before the last corner, because remember the game max. Oh yeah, that's correct. What was that called? Was it brake check gate they called it? Yeah, that's right. They did have to move that back.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Pit strategy complete.
There we go. Come on.
See these tyres through to the end now.
What an awful place to release you as well. I do question the release zones for the pit exits in some of the circuits in this game. Right, who's boxed around us then? Albon is a second behind, so we've actually managed to get the jump. We've managed to stay ahead of Albon, which is good, through the pit stops. He's completely stuck behind Ollie Behrman. Good times. This is an important lap. If we want to try and claim time over Lando Norris, but probably more importantly, try and claw some of the time back on Piastri. I don't think we're going to be catching Piastri at all. But we really want to try and close that gap. It was about 5.6 seconds, I believe, maybe more, heading into this lap. So really want to try and close that gap down to Oscar. And of course, stay ahead of Alexander Albon, who has now got past Oliver Behrman. Right, who's in the pits can we see? There is a McLaren. There is a McLaren, so that's a good sign. That's Lando Norris in the pits. And that's me locking up into turn 1. That's not good. And there's Lando right behind us. Ish. And there's me locking up again. Deary dear. What an awful race this has been for me, guys. I can only apologise. We're in the points at least, which is good, but I'm not having a clean race by any stretch of imagination. And I've not even got the excuse I've not got a front nose, because our nose is pretty fine. Why have I got an engine warning? Gearbox, okay. 60% in the gearbox, that's not causing us any issues. No issue there at all. Go on Lando, you can go past. I'll take DRS. I shouldn't have taken DRS, I've not got enough to catch him. Ah, that's annoying. Fortunately, we're still keeping a little bit of a gap to Albon. Famous last words, yes I know, when I make a mistake like that over the curbs. And again. Come on. Having to deploy here to try and stay in the back of Lando because I want DRS this lap. No, it's a wall. Lando's getting held up, which is good. But there goes his DRS. He should pass Ocon in this braking zone. No, he does not. And we go fastest sector too. What the hell? Well, it'll be the battery deploy. That's why we went fastest. And there goes Lando. And we're not going to get DRS this next lap, I don't think. Yeah, this next lap, this next straight. We do. Good. But we are falling from Lando. By far our best lap so far. Yes, go on Esteban. Stick up the inside of Lando. Do us a favour here. But no, you're just going to park that car in front of me for the rest of the race. Excellent. Why are you still in medium tyres? As I say, why are you still in medium tyres? You will have no grip, you're going to have to do that Well, you've gone and done that, and you've killed my front nose. Thank you, you silly sausage.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Oh, this is going to be a struggle now.
Don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
Absolutely not. I'll slug this out for 10 laps. It's only Saudi Arabia, you don't need downforce. What are you talking about? It's not that you've got any really high, fast corners that require loads of downforce in the car, like this one right here, that your car's just going to wash out. It's with any form of dirty air. After your fellow countryman wipes off your front nose for brake checking you in a corner. And there's Albon. Watch Ocon now pit this lap after he's now screwed our race. No, he didn't. Wow.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 16.7 seconds.
I was hoping those two guys would have tangled. It's kind of why I wanted to go so tight into the left-hander turn one. I was really hoping that those two would have tangled and gave me a little bit of breathing space for a couple of laps at least, but that didn't quite happen. Oh man.
And gap to the car in front, 4.9 seconds.
How bad is the wing? Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Stay defensive here, I think. Albon got past Ocon, now Ocon pits. Yeah, I sent it in there. Seven laps, 8 laps. It's going to be so hard just to hold on to the car. The front end's just non-existent now. Not that that's an excuse because I've been awful this entire race. But if I'm not having fun, neither is Albon. All my efforts to run Albon wide there, I end up running wide myself and hit the wall. Karma.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
Thanks. Right, we've got half a second over Albon, we've got a little gap there, that's not too bad.
Okay, gap ahead, 8.3 seconds.
Tyres don't feel too bad, but that front wing's just, it's just a horrible experience. Crucial that short shift come out of the corner just there. Neither of us got DRS, how bizarre. What have we got then? 5, 7 laps to go. It's a case of hold on tight. Hopefully Stroll doesn't catch that gap. What's that, 4.2, 3.9 seconds? Hopefully we can manage the gap to Stroll as well. If we do lose the place to Albon, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world, but ideally not. I really like the podium here.
Green flag.
Oh, there we go. Albon's out. Is that Albon? Stroll's out, okay. I just seen the blue car driving slowly on the track, I assumed it was Albon. The concerning part though is it's Yuki Tsunoda and he's only 2.5 seconds back. And I know that so far this season Yuki has been fairly capable. And there's the front end washout. Starting to think I should have pitted for a wing. No, we're not. We're definitely going to slog it out.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Short shift out the corner again. Traction OP. Hell yeah. Little lesson there from Singapore. Oh dear. Yeah, we've got no front end, guys. I feel like I should stop holding Albon up, but there's Tsunoda just went right around the outside there as well. Inside, sorry. We're going to try and go around the outside of them both here, which isn't going to end well. Deploy, deploy, deploy. We need to get 2 spaces back there. That's a must. Whoa! Dirty air. Like I cannot describe just how light the steering went there. That was horrible. And it's okay. It's only Max Verstappen behind us to take the last point. No! The race has gone to shit, guys. You haven't been awful, it's a tricky race. Yeah, you struggle as well, so you're not alone. It is a very difficult race. At least David Coulthard's up at the top of the grid. Silver lining and all. I think this will be the very first time our AI counterpart has outscored us in any race. And there's the car completely bottoming out. Dear, dear. Yeah, I think this will be the first time the AI outscore us in any race this season. I'm going to try and hang in there though, even though we've got no front wing, in case there's a retirement, maybe pick up a point. The good news, the very good news, is we go to Miami next, and I like Miami. I feel like I'm quite strong there. So, silver linings and all. Coulthard's up at the top of the grid. Miami race next off. We will be in Coulthard's car as well. Oh no, Coulthard's not first. I could just see at the bottom of the corner, bottom corner of the track there, a Ferrari just got past him. How weird is it seeing Isaac Hadjar driving an Aston Martin? I was looking for a Toro, not even a Toro Rosso, a V car behind, but it's not. He's in the Aston Martin now in this season. Let's go. A little lock up there. Nope. Sent me wide in. Must learn from this, guys. Must learn. Just like last season where I had to learn from the tyres getting too cold, this season the car's too low. Gonna have to raise the ride height, probably for most setups now, because we can't be having that. Japan. It really hurt us in Japan, and it's absolutely crucified us here. It's Saudi. Is Miami a sprint? Yeah, Miami should be a sprint, yeah. I would like to be able to select the sprints, you know, like change it up every season. That'd be pretty cool. Like end this season with a sprint around Abu Dhabi, have a sprint race and a main race. I think that would be a lot of fun. So long as the title wasn't decided in the sprint race, because it kind of makes the whole weekend anticlimactic. Well, we've got left 3 laps left, yeah. Like, something like a fan vote. Do a fan vote. What races do you want to see as a sprint race this season?
Use your overtake button more. It's time to
Yes. I've got Isaac Hadger all over the back of me now. I've got no front wing. Jeff, leave me alone. So disappointed. I thought we were going to get a good result here. And it's not even the front wing's fault. Had a fairly few messy laps, and I've just been off the pace. Not at the pace today around Saudi. Need more practice. At least in Miami you can do a max sprint pole. Yeah, exactly. We'll replicate what Max done at Kota. Quite confident around Miami. So, Ollie Behrman's out. I don't know if he's ahead of us though. I think he's behind. I'm confident around Miami, but with us upping the difficulty to where we are now, I don't know how well the AI is going to be. So I hope it's not false confidence. I'm sure we got in the podium last year as well. Did we finish 4th in Miami last year with Coulthard? Come on. Like, I am here. Come on, man. Maybe next season we don't do a one-stop around here either, because this just hasn't worked. It's not worked whatsoever. The tyres are just completely cooked. Maybe would have gave us a chance to actually change the nose as well if we did do a two-stop.
Yellow flag. Okay, clear.
There we go. Two laps, guys. 2 laps and we can put this pain behind us. And Sonoda's stretched over 8.5 seconds from me as well. Yeah, sector 1, we're just screwed without having that front wing. That's so rough. But fortunately we can like park it in the middle of the road most parts. And it doesn't give anybody a chance to get past us. Even the downforce coming out of there, the car's just not got enough to get the front end back round. It's very tough. Colapinto is all over the back of Hadra here as well now. what we're going to do here, we will try and keep ourselves left after the
here's
chicane.
the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 10.4 seconds.
Try and keep ourselves left so we can at least get the inside for the braking zone. Yes, good late braking there.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
It's all for 11th place. We never know, somebody could retire ahead of us, but I doubt it on the last lap. Never say never. It's always worth fighting to the end. Take our time round the early parts, get some battery back here. David Coulthard won the race. Get in. God, that was close.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in park.
It wasn't even for points, but that was close. Just outside the points. We'll take it. That was a rough race. That was a rough race. It was 5th place. Perfect. 5th place in Miami last year, so that's the target to beat, but I want a podium. 100% want a podium. Coulthard, 2 wins in a row. I just heard the commentator say it there as well. 2 wins in a row for Coulthard. Can we see the race standings? There you go. Good times. More importantly, what does that then look like for the overall standings? Coulthard's making inroads on Verstappen. 18 points now. Good times. Where does this leave Gasly? 58 points off the pace on 36 points. It's not too bad overall. But the headline there, 18 points between Coulthard and Max Verstappen. Our car, 7 points off. It's not too bad. It was very close at the end of last episode, I do remember. So, yeah, mixed bag of emotions coming out of that race. Yeah, could have been better. Room for improvement. I'll give it a D-, if that's even a score. I assume it is. We'll give it a D. No, I'll give it... Yeah, I'll give it a D. An E would be, you know, kind of to the back of the grid. An F would be D and F. So, yeah, we'll give it a D. Give it a D.
Hey, Chief, we've got multiple parts out of research.
Cool.
Don't forget to develop them.
Good times.
We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
I'm now being told I'm not spending enough cash. From almost going bankrupt. We've only got 5 million in the bank. We don't have an excess of cash. Come on. Right, let's just batter through everything. Component management. Who's struggling here? David Coulthard's struggling. That's fine. No, we won't do that. We'll leave that engine in for practice sessions. Research. How are we looking on the research front? We do have an alert here. We're not researching anything currently for aerodynamics. Front wing end plates. 2150. We are doing the rear wing. Nothing we can do for chassis. Exhaust has now finally finished. Nothing left to do there. This is all fuel efficiency. I'm not really too fussed about fuel efficiency. Our car's pretty economical, to be honest with you. And we need more durability upgrades. So let's push on with the last of the aero. And we will go with that front wing end plate for downforce. And we'll get it after Miami. Or the research, sorry, will be finished after Miami. with that, how is our development looking? Are we going to get anything through before it? Okay, maybe get some floor stiffening stays. Maybe get the recombustion chamber, reshaped combustion chamber as well. That'd be pretty cool. We've got nothing else to do there. So, facility improvements. Nothing we can do. Oh, we can do something here. Driver psychologists. Reduce impact upon development when replacing parts damaged during a race weekend. We'll do that one. We're kind of on board with everything now. We need to do something here. Increase the chance of signing a new secondary sponsor. 4% more cash each week. Increase the rate at which you gain loyalty to your second sponsors. Receive 35 each time one or both your drivers finish on the podium. 35 grand's not going to do anything for us here. We'll take that one. Receive 5 million each time you complete the highest tier of team accolade. I think we're already there. So yeah, we'll just get those ones done. They seem pretty easy overall. Work out the week's activities down to the bottom because I don't like the top ones. Yeah, whatever they are, we'll just do them. We can't do anything there. I'm not going to impact morale on any of the departments. Let's go again down to the bottom. Developing aero. Developing aero. Yeah, just do that one. Reduce the cost of developing aero by 9%. Absolutely. What have we got for personnel? Increase the rate of hiring. Gasly focus, Coulthard focus, 250 resource points. Yeah, we'll take that. I wouldn't mind that. And then lastly, morale and aero, because I want those aero upgrades to be finalised. Reduce the running costs. Yeah, why not? Fan rating. Sweet. Let's go with that one. Let's push forward. Let's not try and waste any time. I want to get over to Miami. Maybe get a couple of these upgrades on the car as well.
Big news, boss. A new title sponsor is looking to partner with us.
Quest. Cool. We'll go and stick your sticker on the car somewhere, maybe. Right, what have we got here? Development. We know we've got a failure. We've also got a pass. Front wing adjuster bracket. So, yeah, we're actually kind of starting to run thin on things to put onto the car now. Floor stiffening stay positions, they pass through. Calipers, rear floor under tray for distribution. Just looking for the one that's going to have the most impact for Pierre Gasly's car. Engine cover, we'll do that in time for Imola. Powertrain, complete. Anti-failure, we'll just go and do that one once again. Exhaust, we'll get that one done once again. Good times. Durability, that's completed, but we've got nothing else to do to the car just there. So with that, coming over to the facilities, I really need the next tier of upgrades for anything, to be honest. Allows you to develop 3 upgrades at the same time for durability, 3 projects for durability, 3 projects for powertrain. Reduce the cost of research, allows you to research 3 projects. Yes, but we need the next tier. I assume I've got to get through all of this to get to the next tier. 3 projects for aero, reduce the cost of aero, reduce the time it takes to develop upgrades. That's a good one, 35%. Unlock a new tier of durability. Yes, I do need that. But it's not what I want to be doing. I'm going to have to do it. Insufficient funds. We just got told we had so much money, now we've got 600k in the bank. Excellent. When do we get paid? We get paid right now.
Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we?
Right, durability breakthrough. Want to get that one on the board. Get that one started off. Those are getting done. Those are getting done. That's all good. Research. Good news. Right, nothing to do. Nothing to do. Can't do anything there. We don't have the points to do the rear diffuser redesigned layout. Nothing to do there. I'm really not fussed, and we're 4 points shy of doing fuel tech. That's okay. Why are you telling me I've got components that I can upgrade? I can't. I've not got the points to do any more research. Nothing there. Can't do anything there. Chassis. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. Powertrain. Nope. Nope. 1628. We have 1624. Well, we can do that one at least. Yeah, why not? I've got OCD, so when I see that exclamation mark, it bothers me because I know it needs to be turned off. I know that will get turned off after practice, so at least it's in my head. Messages. One message. Excessive cash reserves. Go and spend money. The next message. Cash is too low. Excellent. Let's push forward. Side pods failed. Excellent. Dual development. That's good. Parts will develop for both cars at the same time. Good, good, good. Side pod profile. That failed. Let's just do the rear wing instead. Yep. Chassis, calipers failed. I mean, come on, man. Reshaped combustion chamber and ERS cooling both passed. So it's just a case now of doing an exhaust and an ECU. At least it went to an email and not a meeting. You're absolutely right, Queen. I mean, we just completed dual development, but it's asking me to do dual development. So that's obviously not worked. Yeah. What's this personnel one? Have we finished the facility? We have. We got our intranet, guys. We've got good intranet. Good times. So with that, we've got 69,000 in the bank. We won't be doing diddly squat here. Let's just back out of that. 69 grand we've got in the bank. We're almost bankrupt. Oh dear. Right. Let's put that sponsor on the car first. Yeah. Come on. Customization. Race gear. Car. Decal editor. Right, what we'll get rid of? I want to get rid of Savant. I don't really like that. And we're looking for our new sponsor. If I could remember what it was called, that would be great. I don't see it. Maybe it's this one here. Maybe. I don't like any of those. I mean, that's quite a cool decal, but we won't get that yet. Yeah, it's going to have to be this one. We'll scale that down. Yeah, we'll whack that on there, why not? Anything else there we kind of want to get rid of? I don't think so. Savant. Let's swap Savant out. What is that new sponsor? I don't see its name anywhere. I know these are all locked. I'm just in case we've had a bug, but I don't see its name anywhere. Oh, we do need to put Euterp on the car though. Euterp and Neon both need to go on the car. They don't have any placement, so we're not getting money for those guys. So Euterp can go there. A Volo. Swap that out for Neon. I hate that decal so much. Maybe that one will do. Yeah, why not? Elsewhere on the car. Monomonic and XCR, Savant and Monomonic, Nisa Ottoman. I mean, if we're going to change that, it would have to be for a tonic. Do you know what? That actually looks quite nice. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. So at least all of our sponsors are starting to get a little bit of exposure. Monomonic, we could change that one off of there as well. Slingshot Fuel. Don't like that. Slingshot Fuel's quite a big decal. I could change that Nisa Ottoman one actually for Slingshot Fuel. F2, put it in black. No, we'll leave it white, but we will make it smaller. Yeah. Cool. What's going on, Mikey B? What's going on, Ewan? I hope you guys are good. You've missed absolutely nothing so far, so don't worry about it. But we are going to head on over to Miami as David Coulthard and maybe make it 3 in a row for David Coulthard. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that would be pretty cool overall. What the hell? I've not seen that message before. Sprint weekends have different tyre allocations from standard. There are fewer sets in total to choose from. There are additionally restrictions on the use of tyres during certain sessions. During qualifying sessions, only soft can be used. Sprint Quali 1 and 2, one new set of medium compound per session. Sprint Quali 3 is a soft. That's obviously what it is. I've never seen that message pop up before. Nonetheless, we shall... What's this? The boss wanted me to pass this on to you. Hi David. As we begin our campaign for this year's championship, I want to acknowledge the contributions you've already made over the past weeks and month. This is the moment we get to see the benefit of the hard work. Your talent and dedication are invaluable to the team. We're excited about the journey ahead. Let's build on this year's success and aim even higher together. Here's a fantastic season. Best regards, Jay. So I've sent that to him. I didn't need to read that. What is good to look at though? That graph. We're head and shoulders above the rest of the pack. And David Coulthard was first in Bahrain and first in Saudi Arabia. Can we make it 3 in a row? We really should be making it 3 in a row. And then we see that weather forecast. The sprint race is going to end wet. Exciting. Good times. Right, we'll leave all those compounds, all those components, on the car. So we don't really tire anything out. With it being a sprint, we only have one practice session, so we'll just do the 100%ers, I think. Maximise our resource point harvesting. Coulthard hat-trick, that is 100% the focus queen. Quali pace. So a few points we've got there. What's next? Fuel efficiency. Set an optimal second sector time. Failed. Thank you. Optimal fuel usage. Our car's good on fuel. You should be alright here. Yeah, we passed that one. What about here? What have we got? Score 50 points or over. Go on. Go and get our points. That's chewed up so much time and it failed. And that is that, I am afraid. Nothing else. Oh, we could get that one done. We had 6 seconds to spare. And it passed. Just scraped that one through. And no more. We've got this. We have got this, Queen. We have got this. It's only round 6. God, I thought this season had went on a lot longer than this already. Of course, it's Miami. I think next season as well, I'm going to scramble the races. So it's not as predictable as to what race it is we're going into. What I will do is change that engine over. I will change that MGUK over. MGUH, sorry. MGUK should be alright. Energy store should be fine. Turbochargeable, change that. Leave the control electronics. We will change the gearbox. 72% wear. That was risky. Right, let's do quali for the sprint race.
Welcome back to Miami. And
it just looks so cool out there at the Hard Rock.
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Custom settings. Load custom setting, and we want Miami in the dry. I'm going full hog for the dry this weekend. I know the sprint's going to end in wet, but I don't care. I think we go with the dry setup all the way. Right. Let's put our money where our mouth is. I fancy a good win here. I think I will win this race. So let's make sure I can live up to it. Better idea, random race instead of a predictable calendar. That's my thinking. I like scrambling it up. I would really like to be able to actually pick each race where I want it. In my mind, the way the calendar's set up isn't good. I would rather the calendar was set up by region. I think that would make for a better season. I'm surprised with the world we live in nowadays that's not the case. All the focus on Green Planet, not flying from America to Asia and stuff like that. No, I've just outbraked myself. Just pretend this lap never happened, guys. That button's broke now, Queen, unfortunately. That button completely broke. Oh, we're going to get stuck behind an AI. Car is very fast. This car is very, very, very fast. And I've managed to outbrake myself twice that lap. Yeah, definitely room for improvement. Outbraked myself twice. Always an X run, exactly, man. It's a banker. It's a banker lap. Obviously, we can't change tyre. We could go for medium, but I'm not doing that. It's a banker. Definite room for improvement. Come on, then. Let's do it. Much better this time. Come on. %wear on the tyres by the time the lap starts. That's going to be fun.
Now into P18.
Well, second and a quarter, that's good. And a pair of pants, because I thought the car was gone there. Genuinely thought the car had gone. Ideally we can make up a little bit of time here now we're not stuck behind an AI car as well.
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
Oops. I don't want that to happen. I want to retire me. I broke the car. I don't want that to happen. I need to figure out how to turn that off. Oh, that's annoying. I crashed the car. Just let me crash the car and have to retire. That's so disappointing. Like, I would generally rather have just had to retire because I'd binned the car. I was hoping we would have bounced into the wall. Yeah, man. 14th. We deserved 14th. We were shit. We crashed the car, we deserved 14th. Okay, over optimistic coming into this race, absolutely. Gasly 12th, we're 14th, so we're on par with our teammate. I genuinely thought we would have been quicker than that. Oh dear. We should be quicker than that. We should be top of the pack. We've got the fastest car. Oh no. I'm too confident going into this weekend. I'm already scared. And this sprint race turns wet. I'm in danger. Oh no. Ah dear. That'll be fine. We'll be fine. Fastest car into the wall, yeah. Whoever survives loses. That's the way I see it. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. You're absolutely right there. Absolutely right. We just got to send it into turn 1, right? Send it into turn 1. Where's the best thing to do then? Come off the start-finish line, or come off the start line, just tuck it into the right of the track and hope for the best, I think. Come on, loading screen. Maybe, hopefully, sometime today would be great. Thank you very much. Danny Dive Bomb. Tommy the Torpedo. That's what we'll go with.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check. Okay,
Good.
a points finish might be difficult today, but just give it your best shot.
You don't even get the options of soft, that's hilarious. Alright, that's okay. Will we take a little bit of fuel out? Let's make the car a little bit lighter, why not? Go on, Davey Dive Bomb. That's good. Already in the points. 8th place. It's exactly where we wanted to kind of start off with. Oh, dirty air. Oh, the launch. Oh, come on. This thing is so fast. 7th place already. I'll take some of that. Nico Hülkenberg next on the road for us. What a dive! What a dive. I've got confidence around my alley, ladies and gentlemen. I like to think I'm fairly quick here. Watch me send into this brake zone and absolutely tank into the wall.
Okay, TRS is now available.
Back end almost lost there. Stay off the curbs. I don't know how many times I got to tell myself, stay off of the curbs. A little bit dirtier washout. I wish I could adjust the ratios because 4th gear is so short. Did anybody feel like a torpedo was coming on there? Oh, look at that. Oh, jeez. Oh. We were totally stuck together. There was just nothing I could have done there. I can't see the chat, sorry guys. Can't see the chat, it's not working for some reason. That's how you do a torpedo. This car's just got so unbelievably pointy. I think I do really need to revise the tunes I've got. It's so pointy, like the slightest little turn there, and the car just sends it a total different direction. So like the tunes I've got from the website I shared with you guys on the last stream, I've got the time attack settings on. I maybe need to change that. Time attack settings are always quicker, but I might need to change that for the race settings, or the race tunes rather, because this thing is just lethal with how pointy it is, but it just doesn't manage any dirty air.
We think we might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes.
Yeah, maybe I need to start to look at some race tunes instead of time attack tunes. Right, can we make any inroads in on Hamilton here? Not without breaking myself like that, but yeah, we really need to start reining him in a little bit. Doesn't help I've got Lando all over my chuff. Yeah, you take that right hand side, Lando, good lad. Oh, we're not making time in Hamilton. What's the plan? What's the plan going to be here? I would love to do a recharge lap, get 100% battery and really attack Hamilton, but
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind, so keep pushing.
I just don't think I've got the facilities. And then I go and do that.
Tyre conditions still looking good.
Wow, those back tyres are hot. Jeez. 110 degrees on the rear. We're cooked. Quite literally, we're cooked. I thought I was outbraking myself. It's the tyres. $108, that's insane. We've got maximum tyre pressure on the rears as well, and they're still cooking. Right, what's going to be the plan here? Do we charge for a lap and try and back off the pack, cool the tyres down? Or do we just go for it and try and keep this 8th place? Can't believe we're back down in 8th. Look at the carcass of that front right tyre. 130 degrees. Whoa, that was on me. On you go, Charles. Torpedo. What the hell's happened up here? Why is everybody so slow? Did that not just feel like the whole pack came to us there? What can I do about these tyre temperatures? Because it's killing me in the braking zone. Oh no.
Green flag.
I'm going to have to go and review the setting before we go into the main race, because this just won't last. The car will not last. We've got nothing.
Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly the end of the race. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.8 seconds.
I know the tyres are warm, but I've got nothing for tyres. Braking zone, we're struggling to even stop the car. And then come out the braking zone, I've got no traction.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
I'm going to review the car tune, make sure we've got optimal tyre pressures for the main race, and I think I'm going to try and at least target a 2-stop. Go on, Pierre, see if you can make some inroads, pal. The drop-off's wild. Drop-off's insane. Like, we've seen how much pace we had in the first few laps of this sprint. And then, gone. That's quite worrying for the main race. Right, we had so much pace the first 2, 3, 4 laps. And it was literally like a light switch got switched, like you do with a light switch. The car's just changed into a complete different car. It's horrible. The only thing I can think is we need to qualify really well, all focus on quality, start at the front of the pack and check out. That rear right tyre, and even the rear left's quite bad as well, 106 degree. But that rear right, 108 degrees, it's not sustainable. Look at the braking zone. We can always brake that late, but there's just nothing. And as soon as you move the steering wheel under brakes, the car just flops like a fish. Unfortunately, Gasly's not going to catch Tsunoda. I was trying to really disrupt Hulkenberg in this lap, but I don't think Gasly's going to be able to catch Tsunoda. 2.3 seconds, 1 lap left of the sprint.
Okay, this is the
Last lap.
final lap of the race.
Just the braking force we've got there is nothing. And what else is very weird is, for as hot as the tyres are, we've still got relative high downforce grip, although it's questionable in these corners just here, but I think that's more down to the tyre wear. It's definitely a setup. It's on me. It's a setup issue. Right, so what do we need to do? We need to have higher rear tyre pressures, higher pressures, lower temperature. Maybe raise the ride height as well. Although it's not been too bad over the curves, but that curve there, it does bottom out just a little bit through that little chicane.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 4.6 seconds.
George Russell with the win, good lad, well done. Park it on the inside here, save our face, we'll take a 10th place it is. It's technically first. It's just got an extra 0 added to the end of it. Ah, that was tough. That was a tough one, guys. Right, car setup. Rear tyres overheating. I would argue the front tyres are overheating as well. Come on.
So that wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action yet to come.
Oh, that was bloody frustrating. What else do we really need to do then? We need to do... Can we do it here? No, we can't do it here. That's annoying. Right, let's go to the next session. We're not going to have actually a lot of time to do this setup, are we? Because it's going to be during quali.
Radio
Right.
check, radio check.
Into the session, over to that one. Car setup there. Current setup. Load setup. Miami. Yes. Can I edit it, please? Yes. Right, tyre temperatures. Do you want the tyres low or high? No, you do. You want them low. Sorry, you want them low. Lower tyre temperatures also contribute to higher... No, lower tyre pressures also contribute to high tyre temp. So I do want to crack them up. I'm going to stick those 24. 24 and a half. So I definitely have it on a time attack tune. That's a 1 lap tune I had on the car. And we'll drop the front tyres down as well, because they were starting to cook a little bit. Take them down to 27. Brakes, they all felt good. Suspension, that felt fine. Geometry is typically a basic setup for me. Wings, they felt alright. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm going to save that as well. I don't want to make that same mistake again for Miami. Yeah, higher tyre temperature, higher tyre pressure should give you lower tyre temperature. Right, let's see if we're any better this time out. Whoop, up, 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 whoop, up, up. Better turn in for turn 1.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
Feels faster. It does feel faster, but again, it's brand new soft tyres. Different weather kind of climate as well we've got for this one. It does feel faster. Again, we're going to get caught up with AI though. Purple sector 2, good news. I didn't raise the suspension. I can hear the skid block bottoming out in the road. Not that the skid block was why I wanted to raise the suspension, but that just reminded me that I've not raised the right height of the car. There we go. That's more like it. P1. And I think my bin just blew over. I'll do quality. I'm going to run back. I'm going to have to run out the back because I want to pick my bin up before all the contents blow all over my back garden. Right, we'll stick on another set of softs. We've been knocked down to P3 by 5/10. Gasly right behind us on 6/10. So we do have to go faster. But we're sitting third. That's good. That's a good place to be starting the race on. We could we'll send it into turn 1. If we could start up this high, send it into turn 1, I'll be happy. Right, there we go, everybody's coming out. Let's get out with everybody else. Maybe get the last lap on the board for everybody. Yeah. Nobody behind us, nobody in front of us. Perfect. Well, we've got 56 seconds, and I'm making close to the start-finish line. A Mercedes and a Red Bull still in the pits. Oof. Funny when the lap feels quicker already, but you're slower by delta. It's a very bizarre thing to see. Definitely carried much more speed through that first sector into the second sector. Oh, too busy looking at the lap time. I just seen the wall come at me very, very quickly. I was like, oh shit. We've been knocked down to 6, but again we get fastest sector 2. So that's our strong points. Sector 2 is our proper strong point in this circuit. Got to capitalise on that for the main race. That was a bad final turn.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
Yeah, okay. Sent it in over the curbs. Hell yeah. I don't mind the curbs in Miami, they're not high. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Was that 8/10? No. That's why I had a little look of shock. What I seen up in the top corner of the screen when it showed Coulthard first, it was negative 0.807. So there's no way I was 8/10 faster than the pack. It was 8/10 faster than my previous time. But we got P1 ahead of the Ferraris, which is quite important. Yeah, that's good. That was a good time. That felt like a good lap. Although the last turn on the fastest lap there felt awful, but clearly it wasn't. Gasly P5, that's good. He was up there as well, 7/10 behind us. It looks like us and the two Ferraris are kind of outliers here, very much faster than Max Verstappen, very much faster than Pierre, and the rest of the pack, 7/10, 9/10, then 1.3, 1.4 seconds. So it's a big gulf in difference in time we've got across the board here, which is good. Right guys, I will be back in 2 seconds. I need to go and pick my rubbish bin up. It's blew out over the back and I don't want rubbish all over my gardens, so I will be back in 2 little minutes. Oh, where'd it go? There we go. I'll leave that on for you there. Maybe? Escape. There we go. I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. There we go, we're back. We're back. Right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Go to next session. Quickly check a message I've got there as well, actually. Before we get into it. Oh, managed just to get that in time. That's fine, that's fine. Cool, I'll check all that stuff after. Right. Yeah, let's get into Miami, the main GP, first place. Hell yeah. Camera would help, wouldn't it? There we go. God, the loading screens take so long in this game. Holy crap, we've been going for an hour 45. Doesn't feel like it. Right, come on.
Formula One.
One final race to push at Miami. We're P1, we're Coulthard. We're going to win. 3 in a row for
Okay,
DC.
mate, radio check, please. Radio check. Right, I know you're hot in the cockpit, but your tyres are going to be even hotter. You're going to have to work extra hard today to keep them cool.
I'm going to go for a 2-stop. It's going to be risky, but I just think those tyres are going to get cooked. I think a 2-stop's the strategy here. Judging by what happened, yes, I didn't have the right setup for the sprint race, but I just feel that these tyres are going to get cooked so quickly. Good launch. Oh, that wasn't a good line. Ferraris are fighting with each other, that's good news. Exactly what I wanted. Check out. First couple of turns, check out. 1.1 seconds over the pack already. It's exactly what I wanted. 1.5 seconds over the pack now. Exactly what we wanted. Check out. Still outbraking myself though. Couldn't have gone much better that first lap. Fantastic. Couldn't have gone much better. What's our temps looking like? A lot better.
We can now use DRS. DRS now.
2 seconds in the first lap. Oh, baby. I'm going to knock that brake pressure back a bit because the car's just not stopping for me. Not brake pressure, sorry, brake bias. P1, hell yeah, Westy. P1 indeed. That little brake change actually feels good. We'll note by the end of this straight just here. But it actually feels like I've got a little bit of brake on the car now, which is good. We'll know by the end of this straight whether or not that little tweak for the brake bias change send it rear a little bit more. Massive change. Beautiful, beautiful.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Done 2/10 out the Ferraris there, that's good, because we lost those 2/10 on the errors last lap before the brake bias changed, so we've made that time back already, that's good. So at what point do I start to consider we could actually do a one-stop? Why was I so slow through the chicane? Could we do a one-stop here? 23% of front left after 3 laps. I'm not risking that. No way. Stick to the guns. Stick on a 2-stopper. It's going to be more fun, more overtaking. Ferraris are already catching me, jeez. Are they DRS swapping Hamilton and Leclerc? Yeah, they are. By the looks of things, they're doing a little DRS swap, which is what they should be doing. They should be playing team games. Why am I dropping so much time? I'm scared. Lap 9 for the pit stop, but at 30% tyre wear already. This is where we're making our time. Sector 1 into Sector 2. We're making good time here. I don't understand why I'm losing so much time through the chicane and stuff. Maybe it's because I'm trying to harvest a little bit of battery and Jesus Christ, this car's got lively all of a sudden. So Leclerc's not getting DRS from me here, so he should not be closing up on me as much as he is. I'm not going to harvest in through the chicane this time.
Take a look at it.
He wants me to go into hards next. I'll give that a try because the tyres are disappearing from me. That's better. I've not lost so much time this time. So it's pit lap 7. I would kind of like to stretch it out because the tyres just are not lasting here. To think you could have done a one stop. That's comical. You made a hot chocolate, what did we miss? Nothing much, it's been pretty clean so far. The one thing that is very apparent is tyre deg is so freaking high. And I'm losing a lot of time in the last sector. Specifically the last corner, I think it is. Maybe need to reapproach how I take that last corner because the Ferraris are just catching me relentlessly there. Tyres have dropped off. Wow. Ferraris have got DRS. Oh no. I would still say those back tyres are getting hot as well. Geez, 107 degrees. Not put enough into them. Yep, there goes the back tyres. Oh, that was almost a repeat of sprint quali. I need to be wider coming into the apex of the last turn. Right, we're boxing this lap, so things are good. Whoa. Going to try and harvest this lap so we can have a good outlap on the hards. I'm not even going to deploy up here, just leave it on medium. Time for a torpedo. Completely lost the back end.
box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance and the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't stick.
Yes, come on. Right, make sure there's nothing else happening here. No wing change, nope. Tyres, hards, new hard tyres, excellent. So those softs, those mediums were absolutely finished. Good turning, come on, don't hold us back here.
We had an issue attaching the right rear wheel. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us now and get back into this race.
That's us lost, what, 2 seconds there?
Stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Need a good outlap. Just about we saved up some battery. Soft lamps. Oh, beautiful! Got 3 of them in one. You want to talk about an outlap? That's what I wanted to see. It's exactly what we wanted to see there.
17.6 seconds.
Got trapped in a little bit of a braking zone there. It wasn't good. I was literally fighting myself to come off the brakes, but I knew I couldn't come off the brakes because I hadn't taken enough speed off. And then the car just started understeering. It wasn't good. We've got 3 seconds to loss, and I'm quite happy with that gap to get through the next section. Harvest a little bit of energy if possible. Let's go. 1.2 seconds out of Lawson just there, that's good. How's these hard tyres looking so far? 8%, that's not too bad. I actually almost want to put another set of hards on for the end of the race. Medium hard because these tyres feel fantastic. Don't have another set of hards to put on, that sucks. Are they even new mediums? Yeah, they are. New mediums that we're going on to next, that's fine. Tyre temperatures look good, feel good. 103, maybe not that good. Hard tyres, definitely tyre to be on around here. So we're doing 104.6s. We're much faster. That's good. That's the AI only just boxing now, lap 10. I still think they're going to be doing a two-stopper.
Reminder, play around with the RS modes and the MFD, or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge.
Oh, I've got a twitch in my eye, that's so distracting. Not seen any of the big names ahead of us pitting just yet. Who's that to the left? That's guys behind us. That's not really what we're looking for.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Gasly's up ahead of one McLaren, two Mercedes, two Ferraris, two McLarens it is in fact. Feels like we picked the winning strategy today, guys. Still looking pretty confident here. My only fear is if Ferraris can extend their first stint and they only do a one-stopper, and by the time they box, we've close to the back of them, and then it's a level playing field. When's our next projected pit stop? 19 to 24. So probably about lap 20-21. These tyres are going to feel awful when we jump back onto a set of mediums. Lighter car, maybe it is the one to do. Right, let's see if we can make some inroads then on Antonelli. 3.7 seconds. The most crucial thing right now, clean air. Clean air, keep those tyre temps down. 107 on the offside rear, Jesus. Should have went full pressure on the rears. What's going on, dog? I hope you're good, my friend. I hope everything's well over in your side of the world. Right, well, we've got 1.9 to Antonelli. He's not made a pit stop. He's going long. None of these guys are making pit stops yet. How bad must those medium tyres be?
And gap to the car in front, 1.9 seconds.
Another triple overtake, anyone? Not going to deploy here. Going to sit behind him for the next straight, unless we do the torpedo. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we'll sit behind him a little bit, charge up the ERS, work through the slow section. Sent it round George there. At least we can take one of them nice and easily. We should get DRS. There we go.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Bottomed out in that curve. That got a little bit sketchy going around Tsunoda.
The air is in the pits.
Right, that's one Ferrari in the pits at least. Now I'm starting to feel dirty air. That's fun. First track limit warning. Okay. No point deploying here, we're going to pass Antonelli anyway. Right, what have we got then? Piastri's still to box, Antonelli's still to box. Whoever else is ahead, I assume it'll be Hamilton still to box. Yes, it is. We're going to have a lot of overtaking to do at the end of this race when we go back onto mediums. With the rest of the pack being on very old and very worn hard tyres, we're going to be in a very good spot. Lots of overtaking in this race, I like it. First sign of hot tyres. Just outbrake myself there. %34% on that offside rear.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.6 seconds.
Leclerc's closed about 1.2 seconds over us since he's come out of the pits on those new hards. So how do I do this right to give me enough time out on track on the mediums to still be able to pass Leclerc? It's not even like I can take these tyres to the end, another 14 laps. I don't think that's possible. We've put 40% on these tyres in 10 laps. It's not possible. So when do we box? Lap 21, lap 22? Maybe even lap 23. I'm just trying to think how many laps we actually got in on the first set of mediums, and it wasn't a lot. Like 5 laps and the tyres were done. Granted, it was a full car of fuel, but it's going to be a tricky one to balance. I really wish I had another set of hards because I would go onto them right now. And I don't. Nope. Not even an option. Don't know what the answer is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Apart from, please give me another set of hard tyres, because I really, really, really want them. I don't think I'm going to get them, though. Charles is very fast.
We're approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
What's the answer going to be? What lap? What lap? I really want to win this race, but I don't think we're going to. The 2-stop feels like the best strategy in terms of grip, but in terms of lap time, we've just not got it. Hey, race time, sorry, we've just not got it. I'm going to turn off the RS here, let Charles go ahead.
Be aware the car behind has newer tyres. Car behind on newer tyres. You know what to do.
Lap 19 going on to 20 because your car will be lighter, so less energy on the tyres. That's not a bad shout. Oh, too late in the brakes.
Okay, Leclerc has set the fastest lap of the race so far.
This lap, next lap, I'm boxing because that back tyre's done.
Tyre wear's higher than we're expecting. You've got a new strategy available on your MFD if you want it.
End of this lap, no.
Understood, copy that.
I'm scared that those mediums won't get to the end with any like proper grip. Because I'm going to have to come out and abuse them so hard.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
Be smart, do it now. You think?
Right,
Let's go.
have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I think it's a lap early. I think it's 3 laps early, to be honest. I've not got the confidence those medium tyres are going to go to the end. I think we're cooked. Worse than the tyres we've got fitted. Don't screw us again with the pit stop, please.
Okay, there seems to have been a problem attaching the right rear wheel. We need to try and put that behind us, and let's finish this race strong.
7
That was
tenths
our last stop. No
less
more
than
scheduled
last
pit
time, but
stops.
screwed
Let's
again
go.
in the pit stops. Where does this bring us out? 11th place. We've got a lot of overtaking to do. A lot of overtaking to do. I mean, we're going to get points regardless, but deja vu, anybody? Same corner, same person, right through the side of me. Like, I know it's a dive bomb, but you've still got to be able to negotiate around it. Oh no, I definitely went into him, but you still have to be able to negotiate around it. He had no place to move, but he had a brake pedal to push. Oh, pit stops. Albon's pitting. Maybe the AI's doing a 2-stop. Fingers crossed that's the plan. This is a quick lap. Good job. Right at the back of Antonelli. So they'll be struggling as much as I was on those hards. Right, George Russell this lap should get him in the straight, I'd like to think. Maybe not, quite far back still.
Great work. That's the fastest lap of the race.
That was crucial to get past him there. He was going to be a lot slower than we were going to be through this section. Can I drop him out of DRS though? DRS, sorry. No, I can't. Don't think it'd be much of a problem. Oh, what have we got? 8 laps. 7 laps. I'm trying to be as fast as I can, but also as gentle as I can to the tyres. I just don't think these ones are getting to the end of the race.
Car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
In a few laps is crazy. It is. The tyre deck is so high. 22% on the outsides. Trying to back off a little bit on the tyres, give them a little bit of an easier time. Slowly pulling in the gap to Ewan, but hey, Ewan, Hamilton. Why did I see Ewan? I must have seen your name somewhere. I just don't think we've got the pace now. I don't think I could have been any kinder to the tyres through that section. At this pace, you'll have a hard time with the last 3 laps to go. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think we're 3-4 laps too early for the pit stop, but there was no choice. Like, those hard tyres were done. I'm annoyed I've never had 2 sets of hards for the weekend. For the race, sorry. cancel.
It's Hamilton ahead. Time last lap, 1 minute 30.9. Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap. Keep going.
I did say cancel. Right. Not a good little section there. But I need to push, try and catch Hamilton here. Their hard tyres have to be gone. Surely they're gone.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
It's just holding that gap at 2 seconds. I can't close it down. And there go the mediums.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.5
Oh.
seconds.
Man, we had such a good start to this race. I don't know what I gotta do. Don't know what I've got to do to catch this guy. We're quicker that lap.
Catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
Oh, rage quit. There's your guy. I'm so glad that done a rewind. I was almost certain it did from what happened in sprint quali. And as soon as I done it, I was like, oh shit. What if this doesn't rewind? I've just threw away this race weekend. Go on, give us a red flag right now. That'd be fantastic. Red flag would be absolutely beautiful right now. Frustrating couple of races tonight. Oh, you bet your bottom dollar it has been. You bet your bottom dollar it has been. I think that Mercedes is right up our chopper. I hope I've timed this right.
Okay, we've lost the position. Trying to keep focus.
Yes, I have. Good. Hello! Hey, we're not going to catch Hamilton. Let's have a bit of fun with George Russell, right? We're just watching while waiting for the Lost Season 5 for TDC. What do you mean, Lost Season? I think that's going to be the tactic for these next 2 laps. Let Russell past us here. And take DRS up the back straight, so when we go up the main straight, we've got something to fight with. At least ask me before you squeeze me that tight, George. Jesus Christ. Oh, Hadger's out. Shame he's not ahead of us. I don't think he's ahead of us anyway. Perfect. One more lap like that will be good. Hamilton's got Gasly as well. So this is our pace. If Gasly's just ahead of us, this is the car's pace. This doesn't make me feel as bad. Just couldn't keep the temperature or the wear under control for this car tonight. George Russell technically overtook me under yellow flags there. And I don't think I'm close enough to actually close him down here. Sorry, George. Leclerc did indeed win. There we go. not
Race over.
the
Take
result
care
I
of the car
wanted.
on
I
the
don't
way
know how we just fell off. Tyre wear's brutal across both races tonight. And
Charles Leclerc, what a drive, what a victory.
how did we get driver of the day? It must have been for the amount of
It's what
overtakes.
every dri-
Surely that's the only thing, was the amount of overtakes made us driver of the day. Because I'm sure we went back. They've been
Well, what an end to another
Qualify
fantastic
first.
weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
yeah, we qualified second. We went back to 7th and we got driver of the day. That doesn't make any sense. It has to have been the amount of overtakes we've done. Where does that leave us off then? 17 points. Oh, we're not. Charles Leclerc overtook us. We're 34 points off of Max Verstappen. Gasly 72 points off. Constructors, we fell behind McLaren as well. 36 points off the lead there. It's very, very tight. Ferrari now taking the Constructors lead. Very close. What's that? 3 points between Red Bull and McLaren. We're sitting pretty comfortable there in 4th place. No threat from Mercedes. We need to start making some inroads. 2 cars ahead. Apologies for the yawn. It is fucking late here. So what we'll do our... Oh, we've got a rivalry. We've got a rivalry with McLaren. Excellent. Increase points to 159 to win. Okay. Fan rating and sentiment. That's all good. Let's do some admin before we wrap it up for tonight though, guys. As always, make sure we leave ourselves in the best possible position so we don't forget about anything. A tough couple of races tonight. Apologies. A tough couple of races tonight.
Hey,
I really thought we were going to get a podium or
Another
two.
question for you.
Fan simulator experience, yeah, go for it. Gets fan experience up. Or fan XP up, rather. A solid weekend. Losing on our rivalry. You've literally just started that rivalry, so cool. Performance rivalries. Cool. I don't think we need a separate tab for that, but it is what it is. Research, development, and upgrades. Drag reduction side pods. Let's give those to Mr. David Coulthard. Development, side pods for 2 cars, but it's only gave them for 1. It's got to be a bug in the game. Brake discs have finally been done. What's going to give us the best improvements? Let's do another engine cover. We'll get that in time for Monaco, just so we've got a nice fast car for Monaco. Durability, that's all done, that's all good. That's all good. Research. Well, we've got 1900 points. I don't really think there's anything we can do here for 1900 points. No, there's not. No, there's not. Technically, we could. Why, aye. Let's get that done. Yeah, all the research stuff is done and dusted. How are we looking for cash? We've got 1.16 million in the bank. We do need to do some improvements across the board here. Unlock a new research focus for your engineering facility. Reduce the time it takes to research by 15%. 10 grand every time a research upgrade. Reduce the time it takes to develop upgrades by 35%. We can't afford that one. See, we need the next tier. And we have to start working our way through all of this to unlock that next tier. So let's kind of go for the cheaper ones just now. That would kind of be beneficial to unlock the next tier a little bit quicker. We can't afford anything there. We cannot do anything there. Is there any other admin we need to take care of? I don't think so. What are we, 6 races in now? 7 races in? 8 races? I don't know. 7 races, I believe. How are we looking like for drivers? Where are we sitting for drivers? Obviously, last time we kind of, or two times ago, we kind of spoke about the idea of bringing in Lewis Hamilton and retiring him at 10-2, bringing in Carlos Sainz and give him a championship. That would be ideal. I do want to try and get the championship on David Coulthard before he retires. So we're looking for a teammate for Pierre Gasly for next season. Hamilton or Sainz are the early contenders. And whether that, our admin is up to date. Apart from one little thing. We need to do all of this. Driver training. No, that was owner training, sorry. I'm not doing any of those because I'm not decreasing the morale in any department. It's just silly. Back to the top of the list. Into there, down to the bottom. Get the biggest ones, get the best results. Wunderbar. Again, we'll go down to the bottom, get the best results. Hiring, Gasly focus, Coulthard focus. Let's give them some focus. Why not? Perception also. And then lastly, corporate activities. Where does this leave us with the corporate activities? Reduce running costs in your engineering. 100 resource points each day. We'll do running costs. It's always good to save money. We'll advance forward. See if we get any more upgrades on the car. Probably not. Nope. 2 failures back to back. 3 failures back to back. Four failures back to back.
Have you got a moment? Need your input.
Right, where does this leave us then? What's actually failed there? I think a lot of them were research failures, which, yeah, you know, it is what it is. Developments. Rear wing mainplane failed. Yeah, we get it just in time for Monaco, where we're really going to need it. Engine cover failed. Get it in time for Monaco. Exhaust and ECU, they went through. Good times. Control electronics, that went through. Good. Control electronics, that didn't go through. A lot of failures there. No powertrain parts to research. We really need to start unlocking the next tier here. Right, what's giving us the best buck for a bang? Hydraulics. Get a big push for hydraulics there. Or a big increase, sorry, for hydraulics. So with all that, we've got upgrades. We've got upgrades. Brake calipers, improved electrical systems. We'll give that to Gasly. Engine power. I kind of want them going on to Coulthard because I want Coulthard to win the championship. I know I'm favouriting him once again, but I don't fucking care. He's getting the priority parts. He's the #1 driver. That's the way it should be as far as I am concerned. 2.1 in the bank. We can do more upgrades here. Or more development, sorry. Let's just get these ones buttoned off so phase 1 is now fully complete. Probably not the wisest thing to do, but it does get it over and done with. What's right here? Secondary sponsors. Excellent. Facility improvements. Let's take a look. We've got 700k to spend. Is it wise to spend it here? Can we even spend it here? No, we cannot. Personnel, we can't spend it there. That will wrap everything up tonight, guys. Thank you all ever so much for joining me as per usual. It's greatly appreciated. I do thank you all for sticking around. It's a long one tonight, 2 hours 39. Jeez. Thank you all ever so much for sticking around. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you all have had a good day. I hope you all have a good weekend, and I will catch you out next time for the next one, guys. Take it easy, have a good weekend, and I thank you.